down, you know. He asked me what was wrong, and I told him about Tim. Very sorry to hear that, Mr. Crutchy, he said. Very sorry for you and your good wife. Come to think of it, how do you know that?
How do you what, honey?
It's your good wife.
Well, shoot. Everybody knows that.
Well said, my Peter. I surely hope they do. From the bottom of my heart, I'm very sorry for your good wife. Is there any way I can help? Any way? Please let me know. And he gave me his card. It said, that's how you can reach me, and there's my address. He was serious if there's anything we needed. Anything. I don't imagine there would be really anything you could do for us. Every word he said. He was so kind and so thoughtful. It lifted my spirits a little bit. It was like he had really known our little Tim. It felt our laws with us.
Well, I'm sure he's a good soul.
You'd be sure of it if you got the chance to meet and speak with him. Oh, I almost forgot. He said there may be a job available for Peter. Better than what he's got now to come down and fly.
Well, how about that, Peter?
Next thing you know, Peter will be getting a girlfriend, get his own place, get married, and have kids.
No one even know about it.
I imagine that'll be the case at some point. One of these days. Not just yet. There'll be plenty of time for things like that, Martha. But eventually, you'll all be going in your own direction, live out your own lives. But I'm sure that whenever we do part, that we won't forget little Tim, will we? Before this first time among us.
Never, Father.
And I know, my dears, that if we just remember how patient and mild-tempered he was, even though he was just a very little child, that we won't easily argue amongst ourselves, will we?
No, never that.
Good. And I am happy. I am very happy. Little Tim, your childish essence was truly from God. Spirit, tell me who that man was, lying dead in that coffin. Before I get any closer to that headstone you're pointing at, answer me one question. Are these things that you've shown me tonight the shadows of things that are going to happen? Or are they the shadows of things that only might happen? I understand the direction a man's life takes can point him to where he will likely end up. And if some things aren't changed, then that's where he will likely end up at for sure. But if that man changes his ways and lives a better life, where he winds up will change too, won't it? Please, just tell me that's the way things can work out with the things you showed me tonight. Am I the man inside that coffin? Ebenezer Scrooge. No. No, please, Spirit, no. Listen to me. I'm not that man that I was. I'm not going to be that man again. Not after what you showed me tonight.
Look! Why would y'all show me any of this if I was beyond any hope of changing?
Good Spirit, I know your Spirit intercedes for me, and that you have pity for me. Please, just tell me that I can change these shadows that you show me by changing my ways. I will honor Christmas in my heart. I will honor Christmas, and I will try to keep His Spirit alive all year long. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The Spirit of all three will live inside me. Please, Spirit, please. Tell me that I can erase what's written on this stone.
past, the present, and the future. The spirit of all three will live inside me. Oh, Jacob Marley, I thank you for this. I praise heaven and Christmas time for this. I say it on my knees, Jacob, old friend. On my knees! Wait, this is my room. And I'm still here. The shadows of things that might have been can be erased. Oh. I don't know what to do. I feel just as light as a feather. I'm as happy as an angel. I'm as joyful as a young child. I'm as dizzy as a drunk. Merry Christmas to everybody, and a Happy New Year to the whole world! Oh, there's the bowl that my soup was in. And there's the door that Jacob Marley's ghosts came in. And there's the window where I saw all the wandering spirits. Yes, it all happened. It's all true. Wait, I don't know what day it is. I have no idea how long I spent with the spirits. Come to think of it, I don't know anything. You know what? I never did know anything. And I don't care. Hello down there. Here. Woohoo. Hello. Hi. What day is it?
Today? Why, it's Christmas Day.
Oh, it's Christmas Day. I haven't missed it. Oh, the spirits, they did it all in one night. I guess they can do anything. Sure they can. Of course they can. Hello there again, my fine fellow.
Hello.
Do you know the butcher shop? Over on the next street on the corner?
Sure I know it.
You're a smart man. In fact, you're a remarkable man. Now, do you know if they've sold that turkey, that prize turkey that's hanging on the front of the window?
You're talking about the one as big as me?
Yes. Oh, what a delightful man. I'm actually enjoying talking to him. Go figure. Yes, sir. Yes.
Well, it's still hanging there.
Wonderful. Go and buy it for me.
It's a little early to be drunk.
No, I'm not drunk. I am dead serious. You go and tell that man that I want to buy it. And if he brings it here, I will pay him double in cash and give him the directions to where he needs to take it. If you come back with that man, I'll give you $10. If you come back in less than 5 minutes, I'll double it. I'm going to send that to Bob Cratchit's house. He won't even know who sent it. That thing is twice as big as Little Tim. Conan O'Brien never made such a joke as sending this to Bob's will be. Oh, will you look at that? Yes, I will love it for as long as I live. I never took such a good look at it before. It has such an honest expression on his face. Yes, it is a wonderful knocker. Oh, here's the turkey now. Hello there, Merry Christmas. How are you this fine Christmas morning? My, that's a big turkey. Here you go. And here's a little something extra for your trouble on Christmas Day. Now, I didn't forget about you. You're my hero. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Shaving was not an easy task, because his hand continued to shake quite a bit.
And you know, shaving requires attention.
Even when you don't dance while you're at it.
But he could have cut off the end of his nose and he just would have put a piece of duct tape on it. He would have been quite happy.
got dressed in his best clothes, and he finally got out into the streets. By this time, people were already on their way to church or family or other destinations.
Just like you'd seen him with the ghost of Christmas present.
He was regarding everyone with a new appreciation as he walked about.
He looked so irresistibly... What's the word?
Pleasant.
Yes, pleasant. That one or two good humor fellow said.
Top of the morning to you.
Merry Christmas to you!
He hadn't gone far when he saw coming right at him the gentleman who had visited his business yesterday.
And said, "Is this Scrooge and Marley's?"
It made his heart sink to think how this man may look at him if they did meet.
But he knew he had to make things right, so he went right up to him.
Excuse me, sir. Merry Christmas. How are you? I hope you had some success yesterday. That was a very kind thing for you to do. Mr. Scrooge? Yes, sir. That's my name. Don't wear it out. Get it? You know? Look, I realize I may not be so pleasant for you to hear my name, but if I could beg your pardon, then you put me down for Oh my. Mrs. Scrooge, are you being serious? Absolutely. And not one penny less. There are a lot of back payments included in that. I guarantee you. So, will you take care of that for me?
I don't know what to say. Of course, I will.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I can't thank you enough. God bless your heart.
For the first time in years, he went to church.
And afterwards, he walked around in the streets.
Watching the people hurrying here and there.
He patted children on the head.
He took time to talk to the beggars.
He looked into the windows of shops and houses, and he realized that everything could bring him joy.
He never dreamed that any walk, that anything, for that matter, would be able to bring him so much happiness.
When afternoon came, he started on his way towards his nephew's house.
He must have walked past the door about a dozen times before he finally had the courage to go up and knock on it.
But he did it.
Merry Christmas, my dear. Tell me, is Fred at home?
Yes, sir, he is.
Well then, where is he?
He's in here, sir, in the sitting room, along with Bud.
Oh, thank you. Well, you see, he's my nephew. Fred!
I wonder who that could be.
It's me, your Uncle Scrooge. I've come to accept your dinner invitation, if you'll have me.
Have you? Get on in here, Uncle.
He was right at home in just 5 minutes.
Nothing could have made him happier.
His niece, she looked the same. And so did Topper when he got there. And so did Victoria, Rachel's sister.
So did everybody when they came.
It was the best party. They played great games, and the dinner was scrumptious, and the house was a happy one.
Scrooge got to the office early the following morning.
Oh yeah, he got there real early.
He got there early in the hope of catching Bob Cratchit coming in late.
That's what he had his heart set on.
And he did it. Yes, he did. 9 o'clock came and there was no Bob.
15 minutes after, and there was still no Bob.
Bob was a full 18 and a half minutes late.
Cratchit? What do you think you're doing, coming in here this time of day?
I'm very sorry for this, Scrooge. I know I'm late, sir.
You are late. Yes, sir. I think you're 18 and a half minutes late. Well, Cratchit, come on in here. Let's get this over with.
Scrooge, it's only once a year, sir. It'll never happen again. You see, we got this turkey delivered to us, and I guess we kind of got carried away.
Now, let me tell you what, boy. I ain't gonna sit here and take this crap anymore. And therefore, Mr. Cratchit, with your big turkey, I'm gonna raise your salary. Oh, Merry Christmas, Bob, my boy. A Merry Christmas to you, Bob, my good fellow. And I have given to you way too many years. Yes, I'm gonna raise your salary. And I will do what I can to help you and your family. We're gonna get little Tim the best doctors and get him well again. Well, can talk about this afternoon.
I'm taking your whole family to Golden Corral. You go on. Get out of here. Go back home to your family. I'll pick y'all up around 6. Will that be all right? I don't understand. I know you don't, Bob.
But that's okay. Everything is going to be okay.
You're not just telling me to leave because you're really firing me, are you?
No, Bob, no. I'm not going to fire you. I meant every word I said. You can trust me. Everything is going to be all right.
And Scrooge, well, he was better than his word.
He did everything he said he would.
And infinitely more.
But as for little Tim,
He didn't die. He got well.
and Scrooge was like a second father to him,
He became as good a friend
As good an employer,
as good a man.
as old Lana, Kentucky ever knew.
or any other good town or city in all the world.
Some people would laugh when they saw the change in him.
But that's okay. He just let him laugh.
Because now he knew that nothing ever happens on this earth for good.
That some people don't get their fill of laughter making fun of it.
But Scrooge's own heart laughed, and that was good enough for him.
He didn't have any more business with spirits.
He joined AA, and he lived ever afterward by the total absence principle.
But it was always said of him,
He knew how to keep Christmas in his heart.
If any man alive had the knowledge to.
may that be truly said of us.
And each and every one of us.
And, as little Tim observed,